So, Hunter x Hunter came back this year, and I had to choose a moment from this manga, and the moment I'm choosing for this one, but we'll get to that in a second. Let's talk about potentially, could this have been one of the best fights in Hunter x Hunter? And the moment I chose is Hisoka versus Chrollo. I mean, for starters, it was in typical Hunter x Hunter fashion, where it was very strategic. I mean, the amount of detail in this fight was next level. It's always what Hunter x Hunter does, but I mean, Togashi made it to a whole other level as far as like everything about every move they made was very strategic. It was foreshadowing of what they would do in the next chapter, and it spanned over quite a few different chapters. And while it's not animated, and I know a lot of people prefer to see all of this stuff, animated and stuff like that, I think this fight was absolutely insane. And while the outcome wasn't necessarily what people expected or hoped for, because it was promised that, this is a death match, essentially, technically, one of the characters did die. And of course, I'm not going to give spoilers on what happened or whatever, but I'll leave it at that. That's as spoilerific as I'll get. And honestly, what it led to afterward was just insane. But again, I gotta ask, does this compare to some of the great fights that we had between stuff from, Greed Island, the Chimera Ant arc? I mean, there was just so many incredible fights in Hunter x Hunter, but this one was just, again, typical Hunter x Hunter fashion. I mean, people were even getting hurt in the crowd. Majority of the crowd were being victims, and actually seeing Chrollo, which is something that the series hyped up for so long. Like, when are we going to finally see Chrollo get into a full-on fight with Hisoka? It finally delivered, and it delivered it in high quality. It was just like next level. Even the art, because a lot of people come at Hunter x Hunter about its art that, it's not all that. Like, no, it actually was an incredible fight, even in the art as well. So hats off to that fight, and I definitely got to say it was a great moment. I had to choose it, but of course I gotta ask, do you think that it was the best or one of the best fights in all of Hunter x Hunter? Hisoka versus Chrollo. Finally seeing Chrollo versus Hisoka, and I actually seen Hisoka on the ropes, because Chrollo for the majority of the fight had this dude at his wit's end on how to defeat him. It was just like, I could talk about this for a long time, but I'm gonna keep it brief with that. Again, the question. And of course, what did you choose for today for the 12 days of anime? Was it something from Hunter x Hunter that you read or watched, or was it something totally different? And of course, was this potentially the best fight in all of Hunter x Hunter? But that's all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, make sure to subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and stalk my Facebook to get more when the video ends. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for the next 12 days of anime. Have an awesome one.